social, social.
Leather on leather on leather on leather. Look at that. It is a bit cold, but you can never complain, Lebza. You know why? Because the South African winter, you know the way us we experience. This is the first time I think we've ever like had really cold weather. In South Africa, you have proper winter.
Yeah.
It's like, no joke thing.
No, it's not a joke. Even in Cape Town, you have to hold on to trees because the wind is that strong.
Can you imagine being single during that winter?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Just calling your ex, you're like, you know what? I'm sorry, it was me.
You know, it's bad decisions, you know.
You know how things happen.
You only realize in summer that actually I shouldn't have called
I shouldn't have.
How you doing?
I'm good, my brother. Lebza the Villain.
Yeah.
You're such a gentleman. Why the villain? Why the villain?
I think the villain was just a name given to me, man, because of the work that I was doing with some of the gents.
Yeah.
And I just branded it, and I'm just a badass when it comes to me doing what I gotta do.
I like that. I love that. You have to be your #1 supporter.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you have to be the one to feel what it is that you do, and then after that, other people can start feeding into this energy that you're trying to like give out into the world. Yeah. So we have a lot of viewers who are watching internationally. Hello, watu wetu wa diaspora. We are very happy that you are here. Now, Lebza, you are no stranger to performing in different parts of the world. Yes. You have traveled. Is it events, performing? Is it you being a DJ? Because you do many things.
Yeah, I think it's mainly because of DJing, but now I think because the brand is growing and it's becoming like international brand.
Yeah.
The performance is tapping in now. For instance, like what I just did right now, I just performed a song of mine called Sosha. Yeah. So I'm getting into the performance side of Lebza, but people know me as the guy on the I'm like your DJ. Yeah. I'm there. Yeah.
You're the guy on the ones and twos. So you love DJing. That's #1.
Yeah, that's #1.
Everything else comes after.
Yeah, it's because I can do it for longer. You know, I think I can DJ for 3-4 hours. I'm sure you can attest to that. But performing is always, there's 15 minutes because the breath is running out.
Because it's different. There's a lot of energy that you need to use as you're performing. And it's so interesting. I've seen this mostly with South African DJs that don't only call themselves DJs, they're entertainers. Yeah, because you get on the decks, you get on the mic, you get on the dance floor.
And you go produce in studio. So you are like a holistic brand. You're not just limited to one thing. Yeah. And when you're not limited, then you get to do platforms such as these where they can call you for 3 minutes and you'll still fit in, you know. Yeah. So anybody that wants to do anything in entertainment, I think diversify what you can actually offer.
Yes. So this is so interesting that you produce your own jams?
Yeah, I also make my own jams.
Did you teach yourself production? Did you go to school for it?
I actually went to school for production, but I started off teaching myself production, and I went to Soul Candy Institute of Music, where they actually teach you music business and making the actual beats. So I did that for like a year, and then I got into the music professionally.
And you've touched different things, so you wear different hats. Yeah. There was an event that you did. Was it in Soweto? 2,500 people at your first event.
Yeah, that's Night of the Villain. It's one of the biggest entertainment events back at home that I started. Because, I mean, you know, when you start off as a brand or as an artist, as a DJ, you're not getting enough gigs. I was like, how can I get myself gigs? The only way to do that is to host my own event so people can see that I can bring people to my events. So I did Night of the Villain, and it got like 2,500 people, and from there it was just like history. Basically.
How did you market for that?
WhatsApp.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I invited a lot of people on WhatsApp. I think I always tell people that, like, if you want to host anything, look at how many people you have on WhatsApp, invite all of those people. I think half of them will come.
Lebza, you know too many people, bro.
Yeah, we know.
How many people do you have in your contact list? For you to just have 2,500 people show up, I would only get 4. And that's including my team here on the show. And I'm like, and that's pretty much it. And the music scene has really changed right now. Yeah. I was just talking to Effa, an actor who came before you, and we were talking about how the world is now turning to Africa for the next kind of sound, the next wave, the next genre. Like, what is that going to sound like? Do you feel like that has impacted the music scene in Africa?
I think what's happening right now is that for a very long time, we've been consuming music from all over the world, right?
Yes.
Adapting music from America, everywhere. We've been listening and adapting and creating. But now we're getting to a point of creating our own sounds, which is very exciting to those who are not in Africa, because they're like, wow, everybody always wants to take from Africa, this.
That's true.
So now they come back and they listen to the music, and it's something that they've never heard before. It's sonically pleasing, it's drums, it's dance, and that's exactly what makes us African, so it excites everybody else outside of Africa. So I really think this is a time where we need to take advantage of all the attention that's on us, because it's also going to last for quite some time.
Yes.
So the new kids needs to come up, the new names needs to come up. We need to all collaborate as Africans and just take over the entertainment industry in terms of music.
Yes, and it's not just music
or
just fashion.
Yeah,
because we've got Black Panther too. I bet you're prouder than the rest of us, because Wakanda is more South African, you know what I mean, than the rest of the continent. But we own it, all of us.
No, it represents all of us, man. I think that's one thing that actually helps us break the boundaries and the borders that we have as Africans. We can host something like a Wakanda, and people can see it as Africa and not South Africa or Kenya or Tanzania. It's like literally one continent.
Yeah. All right. So now, as I was listening to you perform, what language do you speak? Xhosa.
Yeah. We spoke Xhosa. Xhosa. Yes.
Xhosa.
Yes. I need to get my clicks right, because I know you guys are always trying to learn from me. So
we are.
I'm here. Yeah. I'm here also being a custodian of my country. So Xhosa, and Zulu as well. Yes.
Yeah. So what do you specifically?
I'm a Pedi boy. Spedi.
Kulala.
Spedi.
Hey, sounds like we should just put it in a jam, eh? It's in your E. It just sounds like we should put it in a jam.
Yeah, no, I'm a Pedi boy. So it's basically a subdivision of Sotho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you shortened your name to Lebza the Villain, because I tried to pronounce your
Lebogang.
Lebogang. Lebu?
Lebogang. It's like Lebu gang.
Yeah, but
that's how the white people would say it.
Yes.
But it's Gang.
Lebogang. It has to like.
It means to be grateful and to appreciate what you have.
Lebogang.
Lebogang. Yes.
I love that, to be grateful.
Yes.
I named my son after South African, so I know you have your names have some meanings.
Yeah. No, all the time. Our names are very deeply rooted in
I
meaning.
see that.
Yes.
So you're in Nairobi to perform?
Yeah, I'm in Nairobi to perform. Saturday we're doing the Nairobi Street Kitchen, where we're going to be having a DJ set from myself as well as a performance. And I'm also here for holiday. I'm here to visit. I'm here to enjoy. It's my first time out here. I'm here to see the beautiful ladies.
Are you, Lebza?
No,
they are many.
There are plenty. So, and I think for me that's exciting, because Africa is full of resources.
Yes, it is. That's very true. Well, welcome to Nairobi. I know you will have an amazing time. I don't know who's showing you around, but I hope they don't feel as big. Musi to fail. Nairobi is a beautiful place. You will have a great time. Please come out tomorrow, Saturday night, at Nairobi Street Kitchen. How much for the entry? Is it free?
Ooh, there's actually tickets, and some tickets are sold out. I think just check out my social media platforms at Lebza The Villain. You can get all the details there.
All right. Okay, so make sure that you check him out at Lebza The Villain. It's right behind us. We're going to tag him on our social media pages. That's at The Trend Live. And speaking of our social media pages, we haven't checked in with Osoro to find out what it is that you are saying back at home. Osoro, what want to say, Maje?
Amina?
Yes.